The heat is on. Golovkin has been cornered. He's been boxed in a corner, and he's gonna have to show and prove, man. You know, Canelo Alvarez says Golovkin needs to win a world title before they fight again. I like that from Canoli, man. Canoli's playing the hot shot, the high roller role, you know what I mean? And he deserves to do that. Why should everybody else be fighting top tier quality opponents like Canelo and Danny Jacobs, and the man Golovkin wants easy soft touches like Hassan Ndam and some guy named Steve Rose? I've never even heard of Steve Rose. He was first trying to get Brandon Adams, a career 154 guy, you know what I'm saying, the winner of the contender. But Canoli, he ain't playing. So he told the media in a conference for the upcoming fight May 4th with Danny Jacobs that Golovkin needs to win a world title in order for him to get a trilogy fight with Canoli. You know what I mean? So that means Canoli need to go ahead. I'm sorry, Golovkin need to go ahead and try to get Andrade in the ring. Andrade will be fighting another nobody. Mark my words. Probably in his next fight because the man Selecki injured his hand. Selecki and the winner, Gabe Brazado and Selecki, was supposed to meet and fight with the man Demetrius Andrade, but that looks like it's not going to happen. And I can guarantee you, the man Andrade will fight um, another cab driver. All right. So like I said, the word is Golovkin, who's 38 and one loss, one draw, 34 KOs, wants to fight Hassan and Dam with some guy by the name of Steve Jobs, June 8th, MSG, Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, those ain't the type of caliber opponents he needs to be fighting to get uh to get in the ring with the man Canoli. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read you some quotes from Canoli. Canoli says the objective of this year so to win all the belts. If Golovkin has a belt, then yes, why not? We've given the fans two beautiful, great fights. Why not a third? So he's basically putting pressure on the man Golovkin to go ahead and fight the man Demetrius Andrade. And it's only right. Why should Canoli do all the heavy lifting? He took the man Triple G's O. So why should he have to fight Danny Jacobs back to back? You know what I'm saying? He did have a little tune-up fight with Rocky Felding, a.k.a. Bill Wennington, in between. You know what I mean? But it's only right, man. The man Triple G, he ain't getting knocked out in his last fight. Some people even think he won. I don't think so. I thought that fight was clear as day who won. The first fight I had a draw. To me, those who keep saying Triple G won both fights, they some fanboy fanatics. You know what I mean? I don't see how they thought he even won. Look, if I had to give anybody the first fight, I would have slightly edged it to Triple G. But on my scorecard, when it was all said and done, I had it 113, 113, 6 rounds apiece, a draw. But the second fight, I had it 8-4, 7-5 in favor of the man Canelo. You check it. So, like I said, Canelo he's trying to unify. He's trying to become undisputed at 160. You know what I'm saying? And there's a possibility. There've been rumors that he also will move up to 168 or 100 and 175 light heavyweight. You know what I mean? And I think he will do that before he gets in the ring with Demetrius Andrade, 27 and 0, 17 KOs, WBO heavy middleweight champion of the world. I think before he gets in the ring, if let's say Canoli does beat Danny Jacobs, then he has three belts. The only guy left to unify with to become undisputed is Demetrius Andrade. I see Canoli moving up to 168 before he does that. You know what I mean? That's why he wants Golovkin to go ahead and fight Demetrius Andrade because he knows he can beat Golovkin, and that'll be an easier route to become an undisputed middleweight champion rather than fighting Demetrius Andrade. Some more quotes from the man Canoli regarding whether he's going to move up. He says, everything is possible. Everything that is a challenge for me is possible. Going to 175 is a possibility. But today, we think 100% in this fight, and then we see the rest. The door is open. So Golovkin, man, end quote. Golovkin needs to take heed to these words Canoli's trying to tell him, man. He's trying to tell him, step your game up. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is Steve Rose? Never heard of that guy in my life, you know what I mean? And people gonna lose interest in the man Golovkin Golovkin if he keeps fighting tomato cans. That's the kind of fighters he's been fighting for most of his career. You know what I mean? You check it, so it's only right. You know what I mean? Especially after getting a big bag from the zone, you can't be coming back getting paid millions of dollars to be fighting nobodies. You know what I mean? Um, some more quotes from Canelo regarding Danny Jacobs. He says Danny Jacobs. He says, "quote He has a unique style. He's a fighter. Who has all the qualities. He hits. He moves. He's tall. He's a fighter with a unique style. But I fought with all styles. If he gathers everything in a single fighter, I can with that and more. Everyone wants to come and win. That's normal. I prepare a lot stronger because I want to make history. Everything can happen in boxing, but I always prepare to win. I never think about defeat." End quote. So the man Canoli's focused on Danny Jacobs. Triple G Gennady Golovkin is focused on being another bum basher. If I was Triple G, it's high time he step his game up and tries to get in the ring with Demetrius Andrade. He's not getting no younger. I believe he's about 37 years old this year. So he needs to get in the ring and handle his business, man, and he won't be getting no recognition fighting on the likes of Hassan and Dam. Hassan and Dam is a guy who lost to the Murata guy, the Japanese guy who held the second tier WBA title that Hassan and Dam used to hold, okay? Why would he be trying to fight this guy's leftovers? Why not even fight a guy like Rob Brandt? That's even more feasible and more applaudable than fighting guys. And I got no problem with Hassan and Dom, but Hassan and Dom just got his chin. He can box. He could even be outboxing Golovkin for most of the fight. But when he gets tapped on that jaw, he's gonna go down. Believe you me. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? So Steve Rose, I can't comment about that guy. Never heard of him in my life. So yo, B Marsh Box, let me know what you think. You think it's right that Canoli's putting on all these ultimatums and stipulations and putting the pressure on the man Triple G to fight somebody, or do you think they should just fight the trilogy if Canoli beats Danny Jacobs? I think Canoli has a right to say what he's saying, really and truly. It's just he's trying to make Triple G a better person and actually make boxing better by making asking that man to go ahead and fight somebody with a pulse rather than fighting Steve Rose and the likes. B Marsh Boxing. Juan Alvarez in the chat. What's happening, Juan? He says GGG needs to fight elite fighters if he wants a title shot or retire. Fighter for him right there, sitting in the zone with the WBO title. A guy who doesn't have any serious fighters on his resume. And Triple G could be his first serious fighter, so I'd love to see that fight. You know what I mean? So, B Marsh Boxing, let me know what you think. Juan Alvarez, great point. He does need to fight elite fighters, and he's not getting no younger. You know what I'm saying? He can't fool the public for too long. Otherwise, people are going to lose interest in Triple G. B Marsh Boxing.